The name of the game is hustle, period. You got a killer product idea? That's awesome. But guess what? Ideas are a dime a dozen. Execution is everything. You need to hustle. You must outwork everyone. No shortcuts, no excuses. The game has changed. It's not just about who has the biggest budget or the fanciest campaigns anymore. It's about heart, hustle, and connecting with your audience on a real level. That means blending the old with the new. Traditional strategies still work, but you need to have a modern twist. Think of it like this. You're cooking a killer dish. Sure, you need the classic ingredients, the core recipe, but to make it really pop, you have to add your own spice, your own flair. That's what makes it uniquely yours. So let's buckle up. We're about to break things down on how to crush it in today's market. We're talking innovative strategies, time-tested tactics, the whole 9 yards. Get ready to take some notes. This is how you win. Forget normal, think different. Out of the box wins. Let's talk about shaking things up. Anyone can play it safe, but that's boring. Do you want to really stand out? You need to get creative. Think outside the box. And I'm not talking about some cheesy marketing gimmick. I'm talking about real strategies that turn heads and get people talking. Take trade shows, for example. Everyone's got a booth, right? But how many are actually memorable? How many are creating experiences that people want to share? Instead of just handing out brochures, create an interactive experience. Let people try your product, feel it, live it, make it unforgettable. Then there's AI. It's not just a buzzword, it's a game changer. AI can personalize your marketing like never before. It's about knowing your audience, anticipating their needs, and delivering the right message at the right time. Use AI to analyze data, personalize campaigns, and create targeted ads that actually convert. These are just a couple of examples. The point is, don't be afraid to experiment. Try new things, push boundaries. You never know what might go viral and take your product to the next level. Old school, new rules, reimagining the classics. Now don't get me wrong, the classics are classics for a reason. They work. But just like that old car in your garage, they need a little TLC, a little modern upgrade to really shine. Take email marketing. People have been saying it's dead for years. But guess what? It's still one of the most effective ways to connect with your audience. The key is to make it personal. Use data to segment your lists, personalize your messages, and provide real value with every email. Then there's content marketing. Everyone and their mother is creating content these days, but how much of it is actually good? How much of it truly resonates with the audience? Focus on quality over quantity. Create content that educates, entertains, or inspires. Be the go-to source of information in your industry. The bottom line is, don't dismiss the old school tactics. Embrace them. But don't be afraid to give them a modern twist. Use technology to enhance them, personalize them, and make them work harder for you. Owning your space, insider tips for market domination. Listen up, because this is where the rubber meets the road. You've got the strategies, you've got the tactics, but now you got to own your space. You got to become the dominant force in your market. And that takes more than just a good product. It takes grit, determination, and a whole lot of hustle. First things first, know your audience. I mean, really know them. What are their pain points? What keeps them up at night? What are their aspirations? Once you understand their needs, you can tailor your message and your product to meet them head on. Next, build a strong brand. Your brand is everything. It's your reputation, your values, your story. It's what sets you apart from the competition. Create a brand that is authentic, relatable, and aspirational. And make sure it's consistent across all your channels. Finally, never stop learning. The market is constantly changing. New trends emerge overnight. You gotta stay ahead of the curve. Read industry blogs, attend conferences, talk to your customers. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to adapt and thrive. Bringing it home, the final word on winning. Look, at the end of the day, success isn't a guarantee, it's earned. It's about putting in the work day in and day out. It's about being passionate, persistent, and never giving up on your vision. The strategies and tactics we talked about, they're just tools. It's up to you to use them wisely, to hustle harder than anyone else, to connect with your audience on a deeper level, to build a brand that people believe in. Remember, the market rewards those who dare to be different, who break the mold and challenge the status quo. So go out there, give it your all, and show the world what you're made of. The world is waiting for your product. Now go out there and crush it.